because I already saw it. By the way, through their natural language processing, their AI at the time, when they implemented the system, they boosted their sales by up to 37%. So the numbers were there. Yeah. So I wrote the book in 2017, published it with my friend James Anderson, who was my mentor at Honeywell years ago. That's why, I showed him the manuscript. He's like, can I, be part of it? I said, absolutely. We published it in 2018, 4 years before ChatGPT. And I think I might have sold maybe 50 copies because people had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And the title is very purposeful. As you pointed out, I call it sales ex machina or sales ex machina. Ex machina is from the machine. And I said, oh, sales is going to come from the machine. By that, I mean, I have a vision that CRM platforms, and it's happening already. Back then, I said a CRM is going to be gone. They're going to be more like giant enablement platforms because you're going to tie in not only, for example, sales transactions, you're going to tie in ERP systems, content management system. It's going to be a big platform, a big machine. And the data will come on how to sell more effectively through that machine. And that was how I got into the AI thing.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I've been kind of on the bandwagon for about 2.5, 3 years talking about prospecting AI and that kind of stuff. But I've also watched other podcasts you've been on with other sales leaders and stuff, and not everyone's on the thing
No.
on what the future looks like.
Yeah.
I personally took a kind of a stand, kind of had the gumption maybe 6 months or so ago, because I was kind of humming hawing, but I was a little bit worried about being judged, to be honest, and
right.
and stuff like that. And so I now have a lead flows replacing salespeople. And I've narrowed it down to call lead flows to kind of make it my own little thing. But I truly cannot see how, for top of the funnel,
sure,
not the bottom of the funnel yet, but the top of the funnel, I just don't see how you're not going to go from, let's say there's 1 million salespeople down to 250,000. I don't even know what the number is going to be, but I just don't see how it's not going to be. With that in mind, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'm saying top of the funnel. Do you agree? Do you think it's going to be a little bit more than that? Where do you see that impacting the sales world in the next 5 years, and then obviously longer, but in the next 5 years particularly?
Yeah, I get this pushback from a lot of people. They're like, no, it isn't, Victor. No, it's not taking over. I'm like,